This is Pulse 95.
Pulse 95.
It's the Morning Majlis. It's the Morning Majlis.
Yes, it's the Morning Majlis. Welcome back onto the program. This is Rania Saadi with Abdul Karim Hanif, and we are missing our colleague Ahmed Dawood, who is very happy. He's spending great time at the book fair, the Sharjah International Book Fair. You can catch him and Aisha Al-Mazmi as well, and Ali Al-Hazami right after the program at 10 a.m. as they will be having a live coverage from the book fair, giving you all the exciting news and updates that are happening from the book fair, and also keeping us entertained with so much interviews, and not just that, but also those Instagrammable or Instagram videos that they have been doing lately. We love it. Right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a very, very busy time indeed for them, and they've been making sure that we are able to soak in the atmosphere of the entire book fair.
Yeah. And we have so much to share with you this hour. So much is happening, from the European Commission charging Amazon with abusing its dominant position in online retail to gain an unfair advantage over competitors, to BioNTech planning how it plans to price the potential COVID-19 vaccine, because depending on the region, the price will definitely be different. So depending on the country and region you're living in, the price of the COVID-19 vaccine, it will be different, even though it's from the same company. So we're going to talk about that. How much are they planning to really price or charge for the COVID-19 vaccine? And also we're going to talk about what's happening here in Sharjah, as Sharjah police announces a big decrease in the rate of traffic accidents. We're going to talk about that as well.
Yes, of course. And one thing that we're going to be talking about is the big sales, because it is the 11th of November. It is the Singles Day sales.
I see you looking over there.
I'm looking at one of our massive online shopping websites and looking at some of the deals. I do feel like maybe I did rush too much in buying my wonderful projector. Maybe I could have bought it from the sales day, but I'm pretty content and satisfied with my purchase that I made a few days ago. But I'm pretty sure if you were on the lookout for things, you would have been aware of the Singles Day shopping. Let us know on the text lines 4215. When you see these sales, when you see these little bit of 100 dirhams off, 20% off, 10% off, do you get enticed and make that purchase? Or do you think twice and say, do I really need it? Do you think these flashy things and these cancelling dashes over a particular number make you encourage you to buy, make you, let's say, elastic demand?
Well, with the COVID-19 situation, I became more cautious.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like, you know what? Do I really need it? I ask myself. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Before, no. It's like, it's sale. That's it. I'm going to shop.
I mean,
I'm going to shop until I drop.
I remember this time last year, and it was us, but before that, it was Anna Roberts and I, 2 years ago, when I first started the Majlis, and Singles Day sales happened, and her and I talked about this, and she was a massive online shopper. She used to love her buying her accessories and stuff, and then I got encouraged that day.
Yeah.
And I bought myself something because of that conversation, because earlier, before that, I never used to trust online shopping.
Yeah.
But then because the sales, they were very enticing, and they just made you feel like you want to be part of the crowd.
That's right.
That you want to buy something because it's available and it's on sale.
Put in mind a comforting thought that sales will always be there.
That's true.
They'll always happen. So if you miss out, it's okay. You're really not missing out. It's going to come back. They're going to do it again. That's how they live. That's how they make their money. So
that is very true.
Yeah.
And then remember.
So that's why you need to ask yourself, do I need it right now? Do I need this right now?
The Black Friday is also appearing. Yellow November, whatever our brands will be saying. Let us know on the text lines 4215 how your perception changes when it comes to online shopping. Do you get encouraged, enticed, or are you one of those that thinks twice? And what makes you think twice? Is it the COVID-19 situation, or is it just the fact that you've lived your life like that? If you'd like to help others and give them tips on avoiding the splurge, let us know on the text lines 4215. We invite your thoughts here on the program. This is the Morning Majlis, only on Pulse 95.
Join the conversation with the Morning Majlis. Pulse 95.
Join the conversation with the Morning Majlis. The big story of the day, it is the sale of the F-35s have been approved by the U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. And that has emerged today. And in fact, overnight, what's happened is the Secretary of State, the U.S. State Department, announced its intention to sell up to 50 F-35 jets to the United Arab Emirates, setting the nation on its way to becoming the first Arab country to acquire one of the most advanced weapons system yet to be built. It's been built by Lockheed Martin. The F-35 is America's next-generation stealth fighter jet, and the sale of 50 of these jets is valued at $10.4 billion.
Yes, and as well as the F-35, the State Department also notified Congress on plans to sell other sophisticated systems to the UAE, and the total bill could come to as much as $23.37 billion. And according to the State Department statement released by the State Department, they're saying this proposed sale of the F-35s will support the foreign policy and national security of the United States by helping to improve the security of an important regional partner. The UAE has been and continues to be a vital U.S. partner for political stability and economic progress in the Middle East. The UAE has demonstrated a commitment to modernizing its military and will have no difficulty absorbing these aircraft into their armed forces. The proposed sale of this equipment and support represents a significant increase in capability and will alter the regional military balance.
Yep, of course. And
Okay, your thoughts?
my thoughts, it's a very cool jet, I've got to tell you that.
You're probably looking at the pictures.
I'm looking at the facts.
Yeah.
It is, and it will be an upgrade to the supplied F-16, according to the United Arab Emirates Embassy in Washington. And they're very, very at the forefront of this as well, because UAE ambassador to the US and Minister of State Yusuf Al-Taiba has been very, very strong diplomatically and winning such amazing deals for the country. He said that the country had been trying to acquire the F-35 for 6 years, but while the movement on the issue was now tied to the Abraham Accords, it's not really a result of it. There are other items we've been trying to acquire since U.S. President George Bush was in office, so there are things that we have operational requirements for that have simply been held up largely because either side's qualitative military edge or other releasability issues, and that is one thing that's going to happen, and it's going to be very interesting to see about what's going to happen with the sale. Now, F-35s, it is more than just a fighter jet. It is stealth. It can detect sensors. It has very strong sensors, and it can detect all those the planted biodomes or any domes that have been set up by the enemy targets. And looking at it, it can carry internal and external weapons, allows Marines to operate in stealth when necessary. It can reach speeds of up to 1,200 miles per hour. Pretty quick. Very, very quick. And one thing that I absolutely love is that the plane can land vertically.
Nice.
So it can literally land like a helicopter.
Wow.
So that is incredible of this F-35. It is a very, very cool, sophisticated fighter jet. And it is going to be interesting to see when they land. And I'm sure it's going to be a landmark situation for the country when they do arrive. Well, time now for us to take a bit of a breather. We will return right after the business news headlines, in fact, and we will continue the discussions. We'll continue the focus on the United States. The reason being is because Donald Trump has been very vocal about what he wants to do next. So stay with us. This is the Morning Majlis only on Pulse 95. We'll be right back and continuing the discussions, and we will be keeping you posted throughout the morning. If you'd like to have your say on any of these talking points and any of the topics that we've covered, you're more than welcome to share your thoughts and opinions on the text lines 4215.
Pulse 95.
Between local lines, notes from the Emirate.
Film lovers, this one is for you. The third edition of the Sharjah Film Platform is going to take place this month. It will be from the 14th of November until the 21st of November, and it will take place in 06 Mall here in the Emirates. The audience and fans of local and international films will be able to view the best documentary, experimental, and narrative films for filmmakers from across the UAE and the world on Cinema City IMAX screens. Just happens to be the largest IMAX screen in Sharjah and the Northern Emirates all together. So the CEO of Aleph Group pointed out that the importance of the efforts made by the Sharjah Art Foundation to open up horizons in the world of cinema and films, and to also encourage and support local and international cinematic energies in a way that constitutes an added value to Sharjah's position in the world of culture, art, and creativity. This is important. He also mentioned that the Sharjah Film Platform, since its launch back in 2018, has been an incubator for professional and filmmakers striving to create a vibrant environment that embraces professional and budding filmmakers through providing them with all kinds of material and moral support. So it is an amazing opportunity for, let's say, gaining experience and sharing knowledge among the participants, regardless of their different approaches and cultures, in addition to reaching a wider audience all around the world. And the most fascinating aspect about it all is the Cinema City IMAX.
Yes, it is. It's got 8 screens. It's got amazing capabilities. It is home to the UAE's biggest IMAX screen. It is a tool to attract moviegoers, which contributes to the success and distinction of the great event and the desire of cinema lovers to enjoy watching the films for the third edition of the Sharjah Art Platform. 06 Mall is the first qualitative project for the Aleph Group in the retail and entertainment sector. It also represents the first integrated lifestyle destination of its kind in the Emirate of Sharjah and the go-to venue for families looking for a unique entertainment, leisure and fitness activities closer to home under one roof. If you've not been to that mall, then you missed out on winning some prizes with Pulse 95 during the Sharjah shopping promotions. Big Hass and Anna Schofield were presenting live from the different malls across the nation, but 06 Mall is where we first started our campaigning and getting people prizes. But a wonderful mall, a great location, good for al fresco seating, and it's a marvel on its own. So definitely worth giving it a shot if you are in and around Sharjah and want to experience a different kind of a shopping experience. But with the film platform, it certainly is going to be a key attraction. But we will be inviting spokespeople down from the Sharjah Art Foundation in a few days to speak to us about the Sharjah Film Platform, the expectations. But so far we do know it's on the 16th of November.
Absolutely. It's on the 16th. And also, you can book your tickets now to enjoy over 60 international award-winning and never-before-seen films at Sharjah Film Platform, the third edition. And screening at select cinemas and online, the program features short and feature-length narrative, experimental and documentary films, as we said, including the Middle East premieres of festival favorites and critically acclaimed works. So you can head on to sharjahart.org to get all the information and the full program. Tickets are now available on the festival's online platform and at the box office in the 3 screening venues. Festival tickets are 20 dirhams per screening. So you can purchase your tickets from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday through Thursday and from 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. Friday at the Information Center. At the Murajah Art Spaces and also at the Flying Saucer.
Yeah, of course. Well, so much to look forward to indeed. Well, stay with us. This is the Morning Majlis only on Pulse 95. We'll be out right back after a bit of a short break and we'll continue the discussions here on Pulse 95.
If you liked this episode of The Morning Majlis, drop a like and subscribe.
95.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.
Pulse